What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, it's George here. So, on this one, I said last video that I was going to show you why I chose smart charts, why I'm going with Greg Secker, and why I want to move away from eToro and plus 500. Now I've got the name right, because I realised I got all that stuff wrong. But basically I'm going to show you the difference between smart charts and what it can be, and how it can massively help me. Now luckily, I'm getting the software for free because I'm on this program, but I've also got to find $2.5 grand before I even start the program, right? So I'm literally just going to do a quick breakdown into what smart charts is, why I want to do this, and why I'm basically going all in whilst being on furlough, and I'm showing you guys my progress through all of this. So yeah, this is just a quick breakdown. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump into my computer and I'm going to show you how it can help you really, and the difference in the pros and cons between the two platforms. Because obviously if you guys want to do this, you might want to start with eToro because it's, you know, it's free to start. You can use paper money, which basically means fake money, so you can follow the strategies and try and implement it on there. But as I'm about to show you, you realise the difference and how smart charts is just leagues and leagues and leagues above any other platform really. But let's just get into it. Pretty awesome, right? So basically, let's just have this quick little breakdown. So, smart charts, yeah, I've got a cheat sheet from Greg. So, what that cheat sheet does, it tells you what time of day I should trade certain, basically it's a currency and commodities cheat sheet. And it tells you what currency to trade at what time and what strategies work best for those currencies at those times to trade. But I got this cheat sheet and I was like, oh great, this is really good, I understand it. I tried to watch some videos on YouTube on how to do these strategies, but unless you really understand forex and the cool, like you can give, okay, when a bar's doing this and it spreads a little bit, or if it gives you like a T position and all that stuff, like you can get an okay understanding of what to do, but unless you practice that day in and day out, or have someone who you know, or have someone with you who knows exactly what they're doing, they can point it out for you and go, look, when this happens, it's most likely going to do this move. Because again, it's not a guarantee that it's going to do this or that. I mean, you're just going off previous experience, previous patterns, and then making the best judgment. But with smart charts, as you've seen on there, you actually have the strategies built into the system. So if I go on my cheat sheet and it says the British pound against the US dollar trading at 3 o'clock in the morning using a 180 phase changer strategy, I can go on to smart charts, click on the strategy at the top right hand corner, and it will give me all the best currencies where the phase changer is working best right now. So obviously if that one's at the top, I click on that and it will put in my entry point, my stop loss, and also my take profit line. And yes, I know it is software and you can't rely on it, so that's why you do need training to understand if this is a right move or the software's gone wrong. But 9 times out of 10 the software's going to be right because it's all been proven before. And also, even if it is going against you to what you originally want, you can actually adjust your position and adjust your stop loss whilst the trade is still live, which is insane, because obviously on eToro you can't do that. You have to sort of type everything in manually. You can't just drag it to the perfect location. And also the spread is usually quite large with eToro, which is really annoying. What I mean by the spread is what the current price is and what the price you can buy or sell at. So let's say the price is 1.5000, you might not be able to, and you want to put a buy option in, which means you want to go long because you think it's going to go up. I might not be able to buy until 1.5006. So I've already got to cover 6 pips before I even start to break even. But then by then I could be losing money, you know? So with smart charts, I can actually figure out the best place. Well, the system will tell me, right, you want to get in here, you want to get out there, and you want to take profit here, blah, blah, blah. But I can click that, it will go into the system, but it won't activate unless it's hit that price point first. So I don't have to wait. Like with eToro, I would have to wait for the right time. Maybe this has taken me maybe 30 minutes to an hour for the price to hit where I want it to be, and then I could put in the trade. But I wasted an hour. Like I could put in probably 5-6 trades with smart charts using their systems in probably under half an hour. Like the time it takes, or the less time it takes, the better it is. I mean, it's insane. Like obviously I don't want to be sat at a computer screen 24/7 trading. Obviously I'm doing that now because I'm learning, but when it's learned, and obviously you're continuously going to learn, but when you're making trades, I've got other stuff to do. Like I want to do other businesses. Like this is just a way to make more income coming in. I don't want to be sat at my screen looking at the right time, because I could be missing opportunities on different currencies at different times of day. Like smart charts just makes things so much simpler, so much easier to execute, and a lot more profitable. If you hear weird noises outside, my mum's doing some gardening or something. It's bloody annoying, so I apologise for that. So we're going to work through this, but it just makes you, it actually displays the strategy out so you can see how it's going to go down, and you can check obviously on the software when you click this strategy, you can see if, because it's going to call out, oh, I think it's going to go down, so it's going to say a short position. It will highlight, yes, you want to go short here, you want to enter here, and you can check previously because it will say all the different times of that graph of when it's done it before, so you can see if the system is right, and 9 times out of 10 it is. I was like, geez, so technically you could let the system do it, but that's not what I'm doing. Because the system alone, I think, is £5,000 or $5,000. Maybe it's like £4,000 sterling. So it's a lot of money, but you need to know what you're looking at. You can't just rely on the system and the strategy. So that's why I'm really grateful that I'm on this course. But again, I do need $2,500 in 90 days to even start this and install the software on my computer. And then I can go through this with you guys. And what I want to do eventually is do live trading, and then you guys can just watch me trade live and then learn from me. And if you want to get smart charts, great. I mean, fucking, it's so much easier when you're learning on a certain platform. And again, it built into this platform's got loads and loads and loads of training videos on there as well, to learn the strategies, to learn the forex, to understand what happens in the market at what time of the day, and also gives you live news updates. Now, I didn't know this because obviously I'm a newbie, that when people watch the news, they react erratically, so the market changes with that. So if you see, oh, McDonald's is closing, then you know it's going to close, it's going to shut down loads of stores, the stocks are going to go down. So like trading when news is being released is scary. I didn't know that. That's a bad thing to do. So you should wait 2 hours before, 2 hours after. So that's why smart charts has got a built-in news feed feature that says, look, there's going to be news released here, don't trade before or trade after, you know. So you've got all these massive advantages, which is why I've been losing on eToro and plus 500. And it all starts to make sense when you got the proper software. It will change the game for me learning stocks. So I fully believe that with the software and with the professional training and the coaching I'm going to get, I'll be able to be financially free. When that will happen, I don't know, but I'm only going to start with a small account and I can only trade with 500. So 2% of 500 is 10 quid. So £10 trades, I'm not going to make that much money that fast, but what I'm going to do is leave £5 in there and I'm going to build my trading account up to 10 grand. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then just keep it in there and just keep stacking it and just live off basically nothing. I'm just going to live off beans whenever I can. Just I don't want to spend any of that money. All I want to do is just build up that account fund. And then what I'll do, maybe if it gets like 50 grand, I'll say, okay, it's at 50 grand now. I'll take out 10, keep 40 in, and live off the 10 for ages, and then build that back up for a bit. And then, I don't know, depends where I'm comfortable, depends. This is the future, this is all hypothetical. I don't really know where the market's going to go, where I'm going to go with it, how fast I can learn it, how many mistakes I'm going to make. All of this is going to be on YouTube with you guys. So yeah, it's pretty scary, but that is what this video is about. It's showing you smart charts, why I decided to do this anyway, why I jumped in 2 feet into this, or just jumped head first into this with technically maybe not the best situation, but I believe it's worth the risk. And obviously there's no reward without any risk, right? So I hope you enjoyed this like quick little tutorial of smart charts and my mindset of why I want to go in this direction, because hopefully you can see the power of this. Obviously if you don't, let me know in the comments below and I'll gladly answer any questions you guys have about that software, and obviously I can direct you to Greg and his channel, and then you'll be able to find out so much more stuff. But it's super powerful software and I'm really happy that I'm going in this direction, and I'm happy to join the smart charts. Well, I'm proud to be a part of the smart charts testimonial group, which is insane. It's going to last for about a year, and yeah, a lot can change in a year. Well, put it this way, I didn't expect coronavirus to happen this year, so it can't get any worse than this, right? But yeah, if you like this video guys, give it a like, subscribe, hit the bell button because there'll be more videos like this every day. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.